everyone! If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for more stories by my team. Enjoy the video!
Being a nursing major in college was not easy. Outside of rigorous exams, draining lectures, and low-quality housing, I also had to deal with the fact that I was one of the only guys in the program. For some reason, it never occurred to me that there wouldn't be any other men in nursing. I didn't mind it too much, but I often had trouble making guy friends in my major. I had long blonde hair, and from the back, I often got mistaken as a woman. It was my first year in college, and I unfriended a girl named Brooke. She was a year above me and gave me her notes for the classes I was in. She was both very traditionally attractive and was in one of the most prestigious sororities on campus. I was very appreciative of her and was surprised by her generosity. I didn't hang out with her off campus much until one very special evening. I was just finishing up from my last class when I got a text from Brooke. It read, "Hey, me and my sorority sisters are having a little sleepover tonight. We thought it would be boring if it was just girls, so I was wondering if you would stop by. We got a gift for you. Come by around 8:30. I was confused by this message. Why would they want a guy to come to their sleepover? I decided that I would stop by since they were giving me a gift. I also had a secret crush on Brooke and hoped that coming to this sleepover would help me get closer to her. I looked at the time, and it was 7 p.m. I left my class and grabbed dinner. As I was eating, Brooke sent me another text. It read, "Make sure you shower before you come. You need to be extra clean for our surprise." All of these texts were really confusing me. What surprise could they have gotten me? I finished eating and went back to my dorm. I showered and changed into gray sweatpants and a white t-shirt. Brooke had sent me the address of her sorority house off campus. I had never been, but had heard that it was a mansion. I hopped into my car and drove about 10 minutes to the house. It had a massive gate at the front and I had to type in a code to get through. My jaw dropped when I saw the house. It was a 2-story Tuscan-style mansion. The home must have been worth a few million at least. I parked my car in one of the parking spots on the side of the house. I got out and walked to the front door. I rang the doorbell. The doorbell echoed throughout the house before Brooke opened the door and welcomed me in. The house was seemingly empty. Brooke told me to follow her and led me upstairs. The house was filled with many rooms. I saw the names of some girls on the doors of the rooms as we walked down the hallway. Suddenly, the hallway opened up to a big room. This room was a lot bigger than the others and seemed to be a game room. The room was filled with sorority sisters. Everyone got quiet when I walked in. Most of the girls were on their phones and they quickly put them away when we arrived. Brooke cleared her throat and said, "All right, ladies. I have brought the man of the hour. He is ready for our gift." I smiled as she said that. I wasn't sure why she was being so dramatic. My attention was drawn to some items on a table with a blanket over them. Suddenly, the blanket was pulled off, revealing what was underneath. I walked closer to the table and looked at what was there. There was a neon green dress, a pair of black heels, and a bunch of makeup supplies. I looked back at Brooke. She grinned. I think I knew what was going on. Brooke said, "We didn't just want to have another boring sleepover, so we thought it would be fun to dress you up. I know it might not be as fun for you, but I think it would help you get more in touch with your feminine side." A few girls snicked when she said that. I told Brooke that I wouldn't do this and got up to leave. Brooke said, "Wait, at least let us give you another gift. I know you love Drake, so we got you a Drake tracksuit. I loved Drake and talked about him all of the time. I was so excited to see the tracksuit." Brooke told me to go to the bathroom and try it on. I followed her down the hallway into the bathroom. I assumed the tracksuit would be in the bathroom, but I couldn't find it when I went in. Brooke told me to hand her my clothes. I was confused why I had to do this. I asked her why. She said, "You want the tracksuit or not?" I really wanted the tracksuit. I took off my sweatpants and t-shirt. I realized that I wasn't wearing any underwear under my sweatpants. I felt a little nervous, but thought I would only be naked for a few seconds. I opened the door a crack and slid my clothes to Brooke. She giggled as she took them. I waited for her to hand me the tracksuit. I heard shuffling around outside and was beginning to get nervous. I hoped that they were bringing me the tracksuit. Brooke said, "Okay, here it is." I opened the door a crack and Brooke slid through a small envelope package. I locked the door again and turned to see what was inside the package. No way a tracksuit would fit inside such a small package. I opened the package and there was no tracksuit. Instead, there was a neon green pair of panties. Suddenly, I heard banging on the door. Brooke said, "You have 10 seconds until we come in." She started counting down. I didn't have any time to think. I quickly slid on the panties and adjusted them. They actually felt really comfortable and soft. It was a new sensation wearing panties. I saw the lock on the door being unlocked from the outside and the door swung wide open. The hall was filled with sorority sisters. They all piled in. The room was silent as everyone looked at me. Brooke said, "OMG, so girly. You rock those panties." I didn't say anything. Brooke continued, "So you can either be grumpy this whole time and it will be no fun, or you can relax and enjoy the transformation." I stood still and thought about what Brooke said. I might as well enjoy it if it was going to happen to me regardless. I decided that I would just relax and enjoy the experience. I smiled and said, "Okay, I will try my best to enjoy it." Brooke said, "Awesome. Now do a little twirl and show us the full look." I twirled around in a circle and all the girls started clapping. I felt a little better. I was led out of the bathroom and back into the game room. Brooke brought out a matching bra and put it on me. A few of the girls brought out some waxing strips and waxed my entire body. As they were waxing, some other girls were putting lotion on the areas that were waxed. It was a unique feeling having so many people touching you at once. After all of my body hair was gone, my eyebrows were threaded and all of my facial hair was removed. The threading hurt a bit, but it also felt relieving in a way. Brooke asked me to go over and sit on a stool in the corner of the room. I told her I was getting a little cold. She nodded and got the dress. She wrapped it around my body and zipped up the back. The dress was very tight. It felt nice. It made me a little warmer, but not that much. I went over and sat on the stool. The girls began applying makeup on my face. As makeup was being applied, I felt my hair being combed and products being rubbed in. Before I knew it, they were done. One of the girls brought a mirror and I looked at myself. I winked. I looked really hot. I would definitely date myself. The final touch was the heels. Brooke helped me put on a pair of 5-inch black heels. I wobbled around the room in them and all of the sorority sisters roared with laughter. I laughed at myself a little. Suddenly, I heard rap music playing on the speaker and the girls cheered for me to dance. I tried my best to dance. I cringed a little at myself. The girls started yelling, "Twerk, twerk, twerk." The song changed and I tried my best to twerk. There wasn't much there. The girls all took turns dancing with me. They danced like we were at the club and I was the girl and they were the guy. I grinded on a few of them. The dancing continued on for a bit. Suddenly, Brooke asked me if I was ready to leave the house. I was speechless. Thanks for watching. If you guys can get this video to 100 likes, I will make a part 2.